What's up, YouTube? Today's video, we're doing a fuel filter. Now, I've had this old rig for about 6 years or so, and when I first got it, she was a basket case. Pulled my driveway here, brakes went out when I pulled in, and my dad lived next street over. My dad bought 2 Jeeps, okay? He bought a 06 TJ that you guys may have seen, that yellow one I did a set of lights on one time. Then this one, he bought them both for $4,500. The 06 TJ drives, got about 300,000 miles on it. It doesn't use a drop of oil. Great run low rig. It's the inline 6-cylinder, 6-speed. This piece of junk right here, when he rode it in, well, I ended up giving $1,000 for it. And honestly, most people would have parted it out, but I just couldn't do it. I had to bring it back to life. So, rebuilt the brakes, done a whole bunch of stuff to it. I really wish I started my channel back then. You guys could really see what it was when I first got it. And you guys will actually have a lot more other videos to learn from you know, how to do the front brakes, changing rotors and all that stuff. So maybe I'll just create one of those videos someday soon, just for the kicks and giggles. Cool. Alright, so let's stop the gabbing. Oh, if you guys have, this is the first time you've ever been on this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe down below, because I do lots of how-to videos on Jeeps, motorcycles, cars. You never really know. So hit that subscribe button, just in case. Alright, people, let's get underneath this thing and get her done. Here's the tools you're going to need. 10mm wrench, 10mm socket, and a nut driver handle here. No bit, so it means it's a 1/4 inch. Let's get her done. So those of you who have never changed out a fuel filter, where is the fuel filter located, you ask? That is a good question. Driver's side, right here, rear tire. I'm going to lay down on my creeper and roll up underneath here. Da-da, there it is. Top of your shock right here, your frame comes back, sitting right inside this little skid plate right here, keep from busting up your filter. And what you got here, okay, let's see what the camera sees. Here we go. This right here is your 10mm wrench. It's going to be down here, 10mm socket up here, and on the ends of the filter here is your hose clamps, and that's where you're going to use your 1/4 inch at. Now the trick to this is, if your fuel pressure holds pressure like it's supposed to, whenever you release the pressure from the clamps, you're going to have a little bleed off of gas. And what you want to do is try to position yourself to where that gas isn't going to come down and run down your arm. There ain't nothing like having gasoline right in your armpit. It just, yeah, no fun. And right down here is your other one. Now before you get out froggy, start taking stuff out. Your fuel system is under pressure right now. The fuel pump pressurizes all this right here and pushes it all the way up to the front of the motor and shoots it out the fuel injectors, okay? Well, if your fuel system is working correctly, in most Jeeps, and I'm gonna say it like this, I'm gonna say most Jeeps have a check valve inside the tank up here. That check valve is supposed to keep pressure on the system all the time. Now, somebody's going to jump in and say, yeah, they all have them. No, they don't all have them. This one does not. Yes, and somebody's going to say, it's in your fuel pump. I've changed fuel pumps. I've done all that stuff. This one doesn't have the check valve in it. So this one does not maintain pressure like most Jeeps do, and it kind of, it turns over a few times. But that is another story. So about relieving the pressure for the ones who do hold pressure, better off either bleeding your pressure off of this right here, off this clamp, or you can do it up on front on the fuel rail of the Jeep, of the engine itself. If you do it on the back one, it's going to run down through here and out. If you do it on the front one, it's going to come out right through here, and you'll be it's going to be dripping on you and all kinds of stuff as you're working with it. So don't do your front one, bleed your pressure off. Bleed your pressure off from the back one back here. But you're still going to end up a little bit, so hey, ain't nothing like having gas in your armpit. Whole lot of fun. And turn it slow. This filter is about 6 years old. I'm not having any issues with the Jeep at all. You know, like you got fuel delivery issues, but like I said, this filter is 6 years old. It's time to change it. As you see right there, I really haven't got no gas leakage at all because this system does not hold pressure. But there will be some in a minute once I break the hose loose. Now we get down and get the front one. And back up just in case I get any fuel leakage, because it'll come out right here and it'll be right in my belly. Get off there, daggone it. There. Then we take your 10mm, your wrench, and your ratchet. And see, this nut right here turns, so that's why you need your wrench. Set this down here. And this just kind of comes up out of your way. Then you want to grab your hoses and work with them. Don't get rough with them. You may need to get a flat screwdriver, get it behind that and push the hose off. And be careful if there's gas splashed back in your face, okay? Cover your thumb over right here just in case it does. It'll block it until the pressure's gone. There's that. Then get down here on the front one. So let's see what the heck I'm doing. Get up here. And there goes a little bit of gas coming out of the filter. And I got gas going up my sleeve. That's just a lot of fun. Alright, go get the new filter. Okay, depending on the brand filter you get, and this right here came from O'Reilly's, some of them will have an arrow. I'm not sure if I was in frame or not. Now, depending on where you got your filter from, what a brand your filter is, some of them will have an arrow indicating, hey, your gas flow this way, you know. And some, like this one, which is kind of hard to see, you can see right here it says in right there, which means this side here goes towards your gas tank. The fuel comes in this side, out this side. And if it has the arrow pointed out it, that means if the arrow is going this way, that means the gas is coming in this side, going out this side. It's the flow of direction of your fuel, okay? Pretty simple. Okay, let's put the new one in. You know, I hate this body lift, but sometimes it's actually handy. Now, whenever you put your clamps back on, put them in position to where you go to put your driver back on. It makes it easier maintenance to go on, for one, and for two, when you put the filter back in, it makes life a lot easier. And where'd my strap go? There it is. Alright, this strap right here has a little hook on the back side. It goes in right there. Don't get the bright idea. It's okay, this right here hold it up all the way, because look, you're not going to get it back down. Alright, so set this hook inside that groove and check your filter in right here. Put that blankety blank thing on here in a minute, I guess, because it didn't want to stay. Get my clamp in a position to where you can manage it. That side's on. Bring this up, stick the filter in that hose, hold the hose in place. And it's actually easier doing it without the creeper, because the creeper will sit still and I'm going to roll. Come on, it's about there. There it goes. Then we take our 1/4" nut driver handle thingy. Make sure you put your clamps in a position where they're easy to access. And tighten your clamps up. Now, if you tighten your clamps, you do want them good and snug, but don't go too tight and strip the clamp. Because remember, these jigs are fuel injected, and they're under a lot of pressure, but they're not like some of the newer generation fuel injection systems to where they're under lots of pressure. So, regular hose clamps works on these. So I tried to pull that off a minute ago, and it was being a pain. Now I do it back in this way. And what you do is these band clamps, I stuck the back side of the gear, the band back inside there, and you squeeze it. It forces up inside there. Then as you're tightening the clamp, it pulls it in. Make sure your hose is all the way down. There's that. Then we got to put a little band back in place. And from this point, you really just, there it goes. I got lucky and hit pretty quick. Then put that here. Put the bolt back through. And just snug it, you ain't gotta crank it. Ta-da! That's how you do a fill filter. Looky what I found. I was full of Project Rust bucket and cleaning out some junk, trashing some stuff, and look what this was. Brand new filter laying inside that Jeep. And I just went and bought one. Oh well, guess I got an extra one. And right there you see that arrow. That's where I was talking about earlier, that gas flow. This end right here, gas flow comes in this way and goes that way to the motor. So this end's the tank end. This end would be the engine, going toward the engine side, indicating fuel flow. That arrow. If you don't know what Project Rust Bucket is, I'll link it. Put a link in the description below. That's my '93 model Wrangler that I bought a while back that I've been trying to make up my mind what to do with. So, oh well. I got a new fuel filter. Another one. Don't forget to start it up and take a glance underneath there, make sure it's not leaking, okay? Don't forget that. That's very important. There you go. 2 clamps, 1 bolt, easy. Just be careful that you're not in the wrong position whenever you pull that filter and those hoses come off and get that gas all over you. Try to prevent as much as possible. I had a little bit go up my sleeve, wasn't no major damaging issues. Boy, if that stuff ever gets up to your armpit, you will know it. I don't know what it is about gas in the armpit, but it ain't no fun. That fuel filter was about $14 and some change at the local auto parts store here. But what I'll do is, if you look down in the description area and also in the very first link that I'll pin at the top, Amazon wanted me to be part of their what do they call it, influencer program. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, to where I kind of get my own little store with Amazon. Kind of cool, honestly. So what I'll do is I'll take that filter part number, I'll drop it over into my Amazon store down below. You guys click on it, you can buy it through Amazon. So here's the deal, is whenever you guys buy anything through that little link I'll provide down below, I do get a little bit of an affiliate cut, which helps support the channel, helps make these projects happen, but it doesn't cost you one single penny extra at all. It just gives me a little cut to help run this channel. I really appreciate everything you guys do. So everyone, hit me that thumbs up. If this is the first time you hit this channel, subscribe down below for some more great educational videos. And any cool comments or questions, hit them down below. So everyone, I really appreciate it. Peace out. Later, y'all.